All right. Hello again, everybody. It's Mrs. C. Today is Saturday, June the 13th, and I have another email question to answer today. Keep them flowing, guys. Keep them flowing. Another email question today. And that question is, how do we fight the beast, the elite, and the corporations who have taken over America and are attempting to take over the world? How do we fight them? That is the question. That is the question that has been posed to the cards. Now let's see what the cards have to say. All right. All right, we're going to do a 5-card draw here. All right, we got 5 cards here. In the center, what do we have? What is at the center of this question? How do we fight the beast, the elite, the corporations who have taken over America and who are attempting to take over the world? Yes, that is the question. So at the center of this thing, we have a rebirth. Interesting. We basically got to come out of that old mind, old way of thinking. That is how we fight them. Now, at the top of this thing, what do we have? Oh my. And at the bottom of this thing, interesting. Interesting. Because I saw this card in a previous reading for America. I think the question was, what will life be like in 2 years? And this was one of the cards that said what we needed to do, which was mature. Different spread, but the same card. Wow. And here it is yet again. So, at the center of this reading, we have the rebirth card, which says we have to change our way of thinking, how we see things, how we treat people, how we behave, what is important to us. Because you have a camel here with a lion on top of his back and a boy coming out of the lion playing a flute. So you thought you were a camel, then you thought you were a lion. Which for me, this card has so much of a meaning because it was like you were walking around asleep. A camel is a pretty easygoing kind of, animal. They just kind of saunter around. And then you thought you were the rebel, the lion, the king of the jungle. And then actually what came out of you was an innocent little boy playing a flute. So that is at the center of this, is we've got to change our way of thinking. We've got to change our way of thinking, our way of behaving, our way of treating each other, how we live, what we eat, what's important to us, what matters most. Okay, so at the top of this, we have the rebel card. We also got this. I got this in that same reading about America. Oh my goodness, this is just too much. The rebel. We're coming in. We're kicking the door in. We don't care you got it chained. We're going to put our foot through, and if we can get our foot through, we can get the rest of our body through. We came in looking like the eagle, when in actuality, look at the snake attached to the backside of the man. And he came in with a torch ready to set some shit on fire. Give us what we want, or we gonna burn the whole bee down. That's the rebel. We coming in whether you like it or not. That's America. We asked you how much did you want for it, and you said it's not for sale, and we said that's all right. We gonna kick it in. We gonna kick the door in and take it because we want it. That's what's at the top of this thing. This is, or not the top of it, but this is how this all got going. And so this is America. Then, because we're talking about the America and the world, then the whole world started participating in this whole rebel attitude. Give it to us because we asked for it, or we gonna kick the damn door in and we gonna take it. And so the rest of the world, you see all of the 4 signs, directions are represented here. And the primary colors are represented here. And they all swirled together and started participating in this same rebel bullshit right here. The North got involved. The South got involved. The East got involved. The West got involved. And they all start, what is that song where they go round and round? Merry go round and round and round, and they just created this psychedelic cycle in the center here of all of this old BS right here, going around in the center. Everybody's holding on. You see the 2 hands? They showing you their hands. We all got a hand in it because we got involved with them when they came in. We all were involved. We're all involved. And here we are. So they all in it together. They've taken over America and they got all these other countries involved. And here we are. So, where do we go from here? We have to have a rebirth. We got to change our minds about how we do things. Stop letting these people make us, these corporations and these elites, quit allowing them to make us think how they want us to think and tell us what to like and what to dislike and who's good and who's bad. Because that's what they do. They turn us against the people they want to attack. And we buy into it every time. But this card is saying enough. It's time to change that line of thinking and actually start thinking. And stop allowing other people to tell you what it is you're looking at. Go back to ordinariness. And that's not a bad thing. Look at how pretty that is. Ordinariness. Just being human. Just coexisting together, not trying to so much outdo each other all the time, constantly. Oh, I got a new car, so you got to get you a new car. They bought a new house, so we got to get us a new house. Oh, they got the new Jordan, so I got to get my kid a pair. Enough with that foolishness. Let's go back to ordinariness, where we just enjoy the beauty of nature. We were concerned with providing. We were concerned with our families. We were concerned with raising decent human being children so that they don't go out and want to shoot and kill one another. That they don't want to go beat up somebody because of what they believe or what they are, or what they do, or where they're from. That they actually see human beings. And the adults are the ones that teach the children that. And because society is made up of all of us, society teaches them that. This group is less than, this group is better than. Let's squash that and have a rebirth in how we treat people. And go back to ordinariness, being concerned with loving each other, loving our family members, spending time with our family members, being out in nature, being outside. Do y'all remember the times, the days when you would drive through any given neighborhood and children would be outside playing? People would be outside tending their yard and barbecuing and talking to their neighbors. When's the last time you saw something like that? I can say it's been a while. In my neighborhood. Nowadays, people live in neighborhoods and you don't even know who your neighbors are. You don't even know their first name. Your kids don't even play together, don't even know one another. It's like everybody's life is only a bubble of the people that think like you do, look like you do, believe like you do. And this card right here is saying enough with that. We got to change. And we got to go back to being human beings who care about one another and who care about our planet. And if we take care of her, she'll take care of us. But that's not what's going on right now. And with that being said, that can only come through maturity. This going back to ordinariness, this rebirth can only happen when we decide we want to act mature, as if we have some wisdom, as if we know what we're doing, as if we're not spoiled, rotten little children. So, there is the answer to your question. So, with that being said, what came to me in the cards is we have to change how we do things, how we treat people. And we have got to get back to living and maturing as human beings. So, I hope that has answered your question. Thank you guys for sending the email questions. And I hope this has been helpful and has provided some help and guidance to you. And I hope you have a wonderful and enlightened day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.